Hello. It is Saturday, and it is time for productivity. Because that's what we do on Saturdays. Do. Do 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 do. Just gotta do the things where I grab the timer. Hope everyone is having a decent slash good slash, existing of the Saturdays. I am caffeinated to some degree. Don't necessarily know if it's enough caffeination, but hey, we try. Um, of course, I didn't pull up the first timer, so we're gonna do that real quick. And I think we're just jump right into a sprint because that's just what we do here. Because I got a lot of stuff to get done. You got a lot to get the stuff done. That was a sentence that failed miserably. But I tried. Where, oh, where is the timer I want? Oh, where can it be? There we go. One library timer coming right. Nope, wrong button. Whee! All right. Do. Share the screen. 45-minute timer. And we will be back after the timer's done. Okay, bye. You are not the problem. I am the problem. I am tired. Yeah. Hi. How did that go? Um, Apparently my caffeination is not caffeinating enough. Um, what I was saying is that um, I'm kind of like just doing like a run through of Project Incarnate. Like edits are done. There's not really anything to do. I'm just kind of like making sure that like the indents are right, the spacing is right between like the text message spot, and making sure all the quotes are all curly, and just the little stuff I probably don't need to worry about anymore. But like every once in a while, an error will skip through the cracks, so it's not a bad idea to do. Um, I've already found like a couple of typos, so yeah, it's a good thing I'm doing it, I guess. I'm on chapter 19 out of 37. I'm just like scrolling through, and anything that catches my eye, I'm like, okay, I fix here. Like, I'm not being nearly as fastidious as previous drafts, because I'm pretty sure I caught like the lion's share of them all. So, yeah, that's okay. I've been having issues with YouTube muting shit for no reason, so I thought it might have been the problem. Yeah, YouTube is weird lately. Let's be real. 267 words on my cozy adventure fantasy. Yay, I love that for you. That's awesome. At some point, I'll stop. At some point, I'll stop yawning. No. I might switch it up. Just because I'm like dozing off while I'm reading through stuff. I might switch it up and either read or work on character art some more, because I did Darian the other day, and I want to do Charles, Elizabeth, Kira, and Richard for sure. Maybe even Christopher, the big bad evil dude. I was just originally going to do POV characters. I wasn't going to worry about Richard, even though technically he does have 2 chapters. I don't necessarily. I wouldn't call him the POV or a POV, even though everybody else has like 6. I might be exaggerating the numbers a bit, but I don't want to call him a POV character, because that means things happen to him, and I don't know. I was like, that means I was about to spoil a thing. I'm like, beep 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 beep, back away from the spoiler. Yeah, I set up an Ingram Spark account this morning, so that's done. I'm waiting on my KDP covers, because when I got my cover art, I didn't have trim size, paper size, or paper type. I had no idea. I'm just like, ooh, cover. And then they said, like, well, when you have those things, right, let us know, and we'll go from there. So I finally decided on a page count. I think more on that in a minute. I fixed the trim size. I fixed the indentations, the margins, and stuff like that. I'm like, I might as well get in contact with them again and be like, hey, I have the stats. Does this mean like you can resize? Hi, Azza. Yes, you are ahead. You're just ahead on screen. Do we have to resize this? Like, what's the plan? What's the plot? What can we do? I'm like, yeah, no, sure, we can definitely resize given the stats you gave me. Hello. That's no problem at all. She wants to cuddle. Like, okay, cool. And they asked what company I was, like, where my publishing platform was going to be. And so I told them I was going to plan on doing Ingram Sparks and KDP because two birds, one bullet shut up. And they're like, yeah, okay, well, you only bought one cover art package because I guess Ingram Sparks has a different way of doing their covers. So they had to set up a cover for the Ingram Spark format. Woo. So I had to get one of those. And the reason why I'm rambling on this so much is I gave them the page number 428 because that is the amount of pages I thought I had. Well, I was wrong. Right now it's at 431, and to me, like, a couple pages doesn't sound like a bad thing, right? Like, it doesn't sound, to me, not knowing anything about this stuff, because I don't. I'm researching, I'm learning, I'm not an expert. It's like a couple extra pages makes. I don't think that's gonna be the biggest deal if I'm two pages off. But then I noticed that there's a couple of chapters that end with like one or two sentences. And I kind of hate it a little. So I went to go in to like do the Widows and Orphans or like Balanced Page Spread or Best of Both Worlds. And if I did like the Best of Both Worlds, then it ended up being 437. And I feel like 10 pages might be bad for a cover. Like, it might do things to the cover, and I don't want to contact the cover artists again. Be like, hey, guess who screwed up? Me. So I think I might just keep it as it is at 337. 430. Wow. I might just keep it at 431 and be okay with a couple of chapters ending with one or two sentences. So that's been my big thunk for the day. And I feel like that big thunk has worn me out. As you can tell by my like low energy. The lowest of low energies today. So, yeah. That's what I've been working on. I've been doing a lot of TikTok, Instagram posting. I make the joke in the morning. It's like I can market my book without actually having to get out of bed. Cause like well, some of the TikTok posts I made don't have like I'm not on camera, so therefore I'm just like do has video, put text on, done. And then I'm like trying to like I caught up, so I was posting on Instagram and TikTok at the same time. And then I'd wait and then I'd post them on YouTube. And so now it's like the TikTok and Instagram go up one day, the YouTube video will go up the day after. So that way I'm not like spamming any of the pages more than once a day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up this once a day thing because I was going to do a once a day called The Road to Incarnate, where I was going to post a TikTok or a reel or whatever. I was going to post a thing on all three channels every single day from the cover reveal to the release date. And I don't necessarily know if that's going to hold water. He says, I mean, I have zero clue about this, but 10 pages does sound like a lot. But what do I know? LOL. Yeah. See, we agree. And we're on the same page, meaning neither of us know what the hell I'm doing. Honestly, as a reader, I love when chapters end with just a few sentences on the page. See, that's good. If there are readers out there that like that stuff, then I just feel like I'm being a picky bitch for no reason. And I'm okay with me being the problem. Honestly, I'm okay with me being the problem because therefore I can just ignore the voices in my head telling me I'm not okay. And go from there. Also, hi Azza. Ma'am, you're being a bum. She wants so much attention. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Sorry. I am like I'm not caffeinated enough to exist. Part of me's like, oh, I should do another sprint. And another part of me is like, dude, you're gonna fall asleep. Like that's lovely. But I think we will. I can make it a nap sprint. That's okay. The start of the stream, I didn't realize that I didn't turn on the timer for like 10 minutes. It just sat there and I looked over at my other monitor. I'm like, right. That's a thing that I forgot. Yeah. Nap. I think we'll do it. Let's do another sprint. Let's just do another sprint. I feel like these weeks are dragging on so much. Like not complaining at all in the general sense of the rule because I'm not. Right now I'm working at the college that I live at or live near. Don't live at college. I live in my grandmother's basement. I haven't gone to college in a few years. And like I start next week, which will be fun. But then it's like next week, so like the first, and then I work the first 2 weeks of September. Asa, stop scratching the iPad. And then I'm also doing the title reveal at like September 1st. So things are thinging. I had a point, and then my brain turned into soup. So let's start. I need time to zoomy. I think was my point. But we'll start the sprint. Okay. This might be a short stream, I think. Who knows? Happy productivity. We'll be back. That was the end of sprint number 2. How did that go for y'all? I fought with Charles, and when I say Charles, I mean this art thing that I'm doing. Trying to get there is a reason why I want to commission artists to do what I want, because your girl just doesn't have it, okay? I don't. So what I'm basically doing is I use like Pinterest models to kind of like give me a particular pose, and then I kind of set up construction lines on another layer, and then I get rid of the model and then tweak it and mold it to where I would see how Charles sits. That's how I did Darian, right? I mean, where's our boy? So this is hey, get back here. Oh my god. Why is this suddenly being the absolute worst right now? So like that's how my version of Darian turned out. There it goes. Right? And so I'm trying to do the similar thing for Charles. And it's not working because all I see is hair. Because Charles has like fluffy, feathery, shoulder length, chestnut brown hair. And I'm like focusing on that instead of like finishing the face for some reason. I have no idea why I'm being so obsessive with his hair right now. It's the total different spot to start in terms of character art. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna like stop obsessing over his hair. um, Nina got 847 words. Yay! That's awesome. I did. I did tell. Okay, I had a giggle. Okay, a giggle had occurred because my grandmother was doing laundry, right, and the laundry room is just right there. You might be able to hear the machine. I don't know. And so as she's coming out, I'm getting frustrated, so I just kind of drop my pen on the desk. It's like, well, it can't be that bad. And so I've like told her what was going on. And then she started like and was like, what if I made his hair kinky and not feathery? Well, I understand like the wiry, like because he's a werewolf, same sort of texture. I understood that. I'm not changing his character description so late in the game, let me tell you. Because also Charles has to have this prerequisite as being hot. And wiry hair, I'm not necessarily sure if I would consider that attractive. She says after making a video making fun of people who asked me if my characters were hot, I can be a hypocrite. But it's the fact that she used the word kinky, and I am a mature 5-year-old. It didn't have the ability to explain why I was laughing. So I'm just like, yeah, no, that's an idea. I'm not gonna do it, but that's an idea. Oh, so Charles is frustrating me. In other news, water wet. I think as a character, I think Charles is designed to vex me constantly. You know, because he's the goodest boy, but he's also the broodiest, but he's also the loyalist, but he's also just he is the ist of all the boys, okay? And you're just kind of like, can you cooperate, please? Like, I feel like technically I don't have too much of a problem until Immortal Masquerade. I feel like he does not cooperate with me at all in book 5. And it leads to some very amusing shit that happens. I'm glad I'm not the only one who would laugh at like, because yeah, it's kind of like it's like that's how languages change, right? Like, a word used one way is no longer used that way, and it means something else to other people, and then it just becomes a mess. Okay? What's this? I'm telling you, the only reason I need to finish this project is because I promised myself I would get character art done for whatever project I finish next. Nina, those are some priorities right there. Honestly, after I'm done at the college, after the book comes out, I might see if I can get character commissioned for our people. Elizabeth, for Charles, for Darian, for Richard, even for Christopher, okay? Because I want to. And I'm just like, money is hard. And I don't want to keep I'm supposed to be saving money. There's a part of me that's like, I have multiple versions of a plan in my head where it's like I want to do a hardcover. So I want to do character art for the hardcover. And like a special edition or whatever at some point, like when book 2 comes out, part of me is like, I would love to do a special edition for book 1 when book 2 comes out. And that is just so far down the line. We need to tell my brain to shut the fuck up. Okay? We need to tell my brain to shut the fuck up. If I want character art, I should just get character art for book 1 and, like, you know, put it on Instagram or something, or Ko-fi, or I have no idea. Will this be horribly expensive for just a fun thing? Because I have 4 POV characters and need art for all of them? But that's future Nina's problem. Future Nina's problem is very similar to Crystal's current / future problem. Because, like, also, 4/4.25 POVs, right? Like, getting character art done for my chaotic little quartet of D&D inspired characters would be cute. I want to see my cute bard girls. I would also love to see cute bard girls. Okay? I say do it. I don't know. Like, I have to... The problem with character art is I have to know if I have to, like, research who can do it. And the reason why I haven't, like, done it right now, besides money, is just kind of like, well, if I want the release date... Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. I play with my hair when I'm frustrated. If I want to hold the release date that I want to hold, I can't do character art now. It's just I can't. Unless I'm totally okay with it not being ready for the book launch. Right? And, like, that's and there's nothing wrong with that either. I don't know. Because I would love to have character art behind me. Just, like, on the shelf here. Right? I would just have, like, bust art. That would be very cool. I need to, like, not be talking while Procreate's open, or it's just gonna bloody well kill my battery. And my vampiric chaos boy and his tall and handsome best friend, who I'm still unsure, maybe the love interest. We are figuring this out. That sounds like fun. I am here for it. Oh man. I had this sorry, my brain just, I mean, we should be used to this by now. Sometimes my brain is a cracked out squirrel going from idea to idea to idea to idea to thought. I was screwing around with my hair this morning and I almost stuck it up into like a floofy mohawk. I don't even know if my hair could do it, but I wanted to do it. So what am I doing? Oh my god, stop. like staring at myself in the camera going, what am I doing to my hair? So one of these days I'm gonna like do a stream where I'm just like and it's gonna be really funny. Yeah, I have one person I've commissioned twice, and if she's open for commissions, then I plan to do it. When I plan to do it, I will go with her again. She does a lot of D&D art, so that's perfect for my D&D party. I do not want to have to research other people. That sounds like a lot of work. I agree. They're a lot of work or a lot of money. And I'm like, are there such thing as paranormal fantasy character artists? Or I don't know. I like to try to pretend that I can learn art so I don't have to spend money, but that's not going to happen. I need to just be okay with spending the money. But then it's like, but I already finished Darien, so how hard can the other 6 be? 5 be? Darien, Charles, Elizabeth, Kira, Richard, Christopher. 7. Fuck. Yeah, the other 6. The other 6. I was like, the other 6? That's 6 other people. Like, Darien took me a whole goddamn day. So, I don't know. Maybe I should just Google character artists for paranormal fantasy novel or something. I don't know. Yeah, nothing. I totally get that customers is expensive. Like, they need to get paid for the work. 100%. But my wallet does not like it. Yeah. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100 or $200, whatever version of Monopoly you play. Artists deserve to get paid for their art. And I will always pay artists for their art. It's just my wallet goes, but why? Like, I support artists. Rar. There was a software that I heard of the other day that you could install it in your artwork or something like that, and it poisons your artwork. So that way, if AI tries to scrape it, it damages it in some way. Like it like corrupts the image so it doesn't look the way it's supposed to. And I thought that was the coolest freaking thing on the planet. I'm just like, yeah, we need more of that. We need more tech that poisons AI. 100%. I know that's like, I just went from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds again, but it's like we were talking about supporting art. And so it's like, then my brain's like, yeah, exactly. Don't support AI. And then I'm like, yeah, by the way, there's this program. And then I just like said the last part out loud, hoping you follow. I'm a time. It's a good thing I'm cute because Lord help me. I am everywhere and nowhere all at once. Exactly. My wallet cries, but at least I'm happy. Yeah. I don't know. I might look into it. Yeah. Especially since like my characters aren't traditionally human either. Like, well, Kira's human, yes. Charles is a human form, but he's also a werewolf. And then you have 2 vampires. I feel like that's like 3 different art styles. I don't know. I might just be overthinking it. Yay! I 100% followed LOL. My brain is the exact same. So I understand the chaos. Woo! I'm not alone in my madness. Na 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 na. Ugh. More coffee. I feel like I am drinking the hell out of this coffee. And I also feel like it is doing absolutely nothing. Sorry, I'm plugging in my iPad right now before it like drops below 50% because my iPad is so old that it's starting to like lose charge. 60%. That's not bad. Oh, how are we doing for time? Well, if I do another sprint, I might just read. Or I might just actually Google character art. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Or we could just be like, screw this, we're done the stream. I don't know. What's the vibe? Do we do a sprint? Or do we go da-da-da-da? Yeah, I found an artist commission for my D&D characters before because she did a lot of Dimension 20 fan art. Ooh. That's cool. I love Dimension 20. But if I finish the contemporary, I might need to find someone else. Also fair. Yes, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know. Blah. Oh, the timer, you just keep it on. Oh. Sorry again with the sleepy bean. I am tired. I really am. Like I slept okay, but it's like I didn't wake up. No, I also don't. You know what? I think 2 45-minute sprints I think is a solid amount of sprinty time. Do. Sorry, the laundry just went off. So I was doing the doots. Yeah. I think we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop with the stopping. I will be back. What's the date today? The 23rd. I'll be back on the 30th. Okay. For more productivity. Hopefully we'll be in better shape for the shape we're in. But also, very important, I will not be streaming on Monday, obviously. I'll not be streaming on Monday, but on September 1st, also a Monday, because it's a holiday. Technically. On Monday, keep an eye out for Instagram, keep an eye out for TikTok, keep an eye out for YouTube, keep an eye, maybe I'll even put it in the Discord, I don't know. But September 1st is going to be the title reveal for my upcoming debut paranormal fantasy novel. Insert title here. But September 1st will be the title reveal. And that'll also, the September 1st will also be the date reveal for the cover reveal, if that made any sense. The cover reveal is going to happen in somewhere in September, and you're going to find out when that's going to be on September 1st when the title reveal is dropped. Am I being extra doing a title reveal and a cover reveal? Yes. But I asked some people if being this extra made sense, and they said yes. So then I did a thing. So September 1st, mark your calendars. I will not be streaming, but I will be dropping some shit on social medias. Okay. More productivity, same bad time, same bad channel. Saturday, the 30th, 12 p.m. EDT. We're not doing Monday streams because I am working Monday and apparently cannot be at two places at once. It sucks. I need to clone myself. It'd be great. Anywho. Oh. Exciting. Hey, we love being extra. Yes, we do. I am gonna go put my head down on my desk and close my eye holes, maybe. So, until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and we will see you guys in the next video, reel, stream, TikTok. Who the hell knows? Wherever the hell it is, you find me next. Bye, guys.